Would you do everything you possibly could do to protect your child? Then why have you chosen not to have them vaccinated against the human papillomavirus? You may not realize it, but HPV is the most common sexually transmitted disease in America today, which is why the CDC provides us with excellent reasons for having our children vaccinated. They also provide information, guidelines, and statistics on the HPV vaccines. In fact, Fox News recently reported on the statistics from a study conducted by the CDC that was published in the Journal of Infectious Diseases. So what are you waiting for? I'm sure that some of you have misconceptions, but the CDC's reasons to have your child vaccinated against HPV with one or both of the vaccines are supported by the statistics from their recent study. Having misconceptions is common with new vaccines. I'm sure that some of you think that the vaccine is unnecessary to have before your children are sexually active. However, according to the CDC, the vaccine works best if it is given early enough for your child to develop an immune response before having sex. Some of you also think that the vaccine will make your children more likely to engage in sexual activity. However, studies by public health officials show that the vaccine does not make them more likely to engage in sexual activity. Some of you may even have concerns about unknown future side effects caused by the vaccine. Well, I can tell you from experience that the possibility of future side effects does not cross your mind when you are diagnosed with precancerous cells that were caused by the HPV virus. Now, having clarified your misconceptions, the CDC also provides excellent reasons for having your child vaccinated. First and foremost, HPV causes cervical cancer. Did you know that almost all cervical cancer is caused by HPV? Second, about 50% of all vulvar cancer, 65% of all vaginal cancer, and 35% of all penile cancer, and 95% of all anal cancer is linked to HPV. Not to mention the fact that HPV also causes genital warts. However, the HPV vaccines can protect your children against these cancers and genital warts. Basically, there are two HPV vaccines. One of the HPV vaccines is Cervarix. This vaccine protects females from cervical cancer. It is recommended for females ages 11 or 12, but it can be given up to the age of 26. The other HPV vaccine is Gardasil. Gardasil protects against genital warts, cancers of the anus, vagina, and vulva. It is recommended for males and females ages 11 or 12, but it can be given to females up to age 26 and males up to age 21. Now, are you wondering if the vaccines work? Well, Fox News reported the statistics based on a study conducted by the CDC that was published in the Journal of Infectious Diseases. The study concluded that an estimated 79 million Americans are affected with HPV. Most of them are in their late teens and early 20s, and most of them do not even know that they have the virus. A virus that causes 27,000 new cancers each year. This is one of the charts. It causes 19,000 new cancers in American women each year, with cervical cancer being the most common. It also causes 8,000 new cancers in American men each year, with throat cancer being the most common. This is another chart. Fortunately, vaccine-type HPV infections have decreased by 56% since the vaccine was introduced in 2006. This means that having your children vaccinated would practically wipe out cervical and anal cancer. It would also reduce other cancers that are linked to HPV by 35 to 65%. Knowing the results, what are you waiting for? You know that HPV is the most common sexually transmitted disease in America. You know that your children do not have to be sexually active to have the vaccine. You know that having the vaccine will not cause them to become sexually active any sooner. You have heard the CDC's reasons for recommending the vaccine. You have even heard the statistics that prove the vaccine works. All that is left for you to do is to protect your children by having them vaccinated. Will you do it? Will you help with drastically reducing or practically wiping the cancers caused by or linked to the HPV virus by having your children vaccinated? Thank you.